Yeah, I was gonna add it just so then it'd be part of it. I don't even know if it even supposed to have a zipper. Can I just make one?
It don't have one. Get your, don't put a zipper
Don't
in
put
there.
one? Okay then, okay.
Now, what I like that she did is that she pressed this back. This will make it easy for you if you're doing for like the first time. Because with the invisible zipper, this was somebody reach in my little bag. See if you see some denim fabrics. It's got zippers in it. You see? Did I stick it in there? Yeah. It should be 4 pieces. I'll show that to y'all in a minute. So look, you're gonna put the dress. Okay. You see how I got it?
The dress looks good.
It does. Now I'm working from the outside. You're gonna take that zipper. This is the head. You want it to face down because you can't zip from the inside, right? So with it facing down, when you get it in, then the zipper is out where it needs to be. Okay. Now this is an invisible zipper. It's less work than the regular zipper. I need this little thing here.
Yeah, the foot, that's what I was gonna ask.
Now I put an invisible zipper foot. This foot right here I don't have on the video, but it's the same. You can order these about maybe about $6.
So that's an invisible zipper foot.
See the grooves on the bottom of it, which is different
So
from
it's
this one.
universal
Yes.
to a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See this one that have the grooves on either side.
Yeah.
This will have the grooves on the bottom so that the coils can roll right through there.
Oh, let me see.
I need to
that.
buy that one.
Would you have to buy that, or could you use?
They have the
if you
little
didn't have
plastic ones. I think I might have one up there that you can see. You'll see the different ones on that video. Did all you
Yes,
get
I
that
did.
link? So
I
you'll
seen
see
all
the
the
different ones that you can get. See how that snaps on? And I love this for that reason. Sometimes it does not cooperate with me, but today we're gonna say it
If
does.
you didn't have it, could you still use it? I mean,
I'm gonna show you what you do if you don't have it in a second. Now you line the tape. This is the zipper tape. The top of it. Line it up to the top of the dress or whatever. And when you start out, you're gonna snap that foot over the zipper coil. Okay. And since she has a crease there, that's where I'm gonna line up the zipper. Okay. You're gonna put it in when you put it down. Put it in the groove on the left side first.
Okay.
If you have your garment facing you like this.
Okay.
Okay, then I usually like to make sure I got it going in the right direction. So here we're gonna do, now if it gets a little hard going through there, you take your time, don't go over it fast, go slow. Now see, it's in there feeding. Can you see the shot right here? Yeah, it's right in the groove. And see, I'm lining it up on that crease.
If not, is it sewing?
Just a thread pulling. It's good though. Yeah. Okay. So now, and it'll pretty much just, that's it. You see that? Now this will take practice. I know it looks easy. It may go easy for you. Now look at this. So I'm gonna go all the way down. Now if you stitch on the coil, you might as well just forget about it. Like I'm stitching on the coil. And you can hear, you heard it going. That lets me know it's not directly on there. It can damage the coil to where it won't work. But usually you have a little bit of redeeming grace. So see, I already know that I stitched on it from the sound of it. You heard how it started. You know it's on there. So go back and don't keep going because it ain't gonna zip. Okay. And get any thread or anything stuck on this coil is not gonna zip. So just
You
forget
can
about
actually
it.
see the portion where it was.
You can see where you missed, where I missed it. How yet you did it. So see, I just make life easy. Go ahead and take it a loose now, so I don't have to take the whole thing. But if by chance, you get a little spot, just a little spot, you can just go back and do this with your seam ripper. Open up the air. Oh, there! Look at there. There's another spot. Okay, I might need to switch feet. Will somebody grab my that little plastic thing up there? Okay, I'm not gonna take an iron and press this out to make sure that it stays flat, because it started trying to curl. Sometimes I just have to do this extra little stuff to make sure that it stays back and not curl up in there. And I check as I go. Now, the closer you get to the coil without stitching on it, the less you will see that zipper. Okay, now let's see. So now I'm actually helping it. I'm holding it back a little bit. Hear that nice smooth? My finger is tightening up. Ah, that's what happens when I drink too much coffee. Okay. See, I just kind of help it a little wrong a little bit. The grooves are good. So we're gonna come down as far as we can get to the bottom. Because at a point, you're not gonna be able to get any further. And usually, you see how she got the bottom already closed up? Usually I leave this part open until I get the zipper in there. Because a lot of times when you get here and by the time you go down the other side, the fabric shifts a little bit and it'll leave like
It's
a
not
little pucker. And you'll be so mad because it don't look good, but I'm gonna show you how to fix that. Okay, so now I got to the bottom. So you make sure, okay, make sure. See, I can look at that. That looks good. Now I'll check it by zipping it a little bit. See, I got a nice zip. You see that little thread right there in the way? So if it's anything blocking it to see how it wouldn't zip, that's what happens. Now look there. The closer you get to this coil without stitching on it, the less of it you're gonna see when you zip it up. But if you get back a little further than you want, you can always come back and stitch it a little bit closer. So now I'm just checking to make sure that I got it evened up pretty good. And at this point, I will put a pin right there just to kind of stay on track. Okay. Now watch here. I'm gonna show you a way to put it in if you don't have one of those feet. Let's just do it with the regular zipper foot a little bit. Where did it go? Now if you got patience, you can do this. If you don't have patience, you might not want to try this.
We'll see.
Is that a regular zipper?
That's the regular zipper foot. So what you'd have to do, you see I got that right there. So I'm making sure, you know, that this is good. It's a long zipper, so I'm just gonna put another pin right there. Just to kind of make sure that, and you make sure that the top of it lines up just like you lined up the other side. Make sure that if it's even and that side's even and you got everything right, then it's good. Oh, let me switch it to the other side. Now this is the little shortcut. Now this case, you don't have the little groove to put this in if you don't have that special zipper foot. So what you can do, you saw how I was pushing it over to the side so it wouldn't get in that groove. So now I'm gonna stitch this.
And that's a regular zipper.
That's a regular zipper foot. This just takes longer to do, but you can get it done. So, but you're gonna have to push this out. You see that? So you can actually, and I'm not really having to push it too much. See, this is a regular, yeah, it does good.
Because it's right against the corner.
That's cool, and let me snip it. Little thread. Okay. Now, because of the way you have to put this in, you're gonna have to push the dress through. So I'm just gonna come on down. I'm not even having to do anything. See that? See how that's kind of pulling up right there? So I want that to kind of ease itself in. See how I'm holding it? See how I'm taking it out? Fullness. A little bit. That's called easing.
Now where she folded that and ironed it down, was there a mark on the pattern to show you where the fold
Just
is?
seam
told her to
line.
do the seam on the seam line, it's
allowance.
5/8 inches.
So you just know that it's the seam allowance. Let's see what it's looking like before I get to the end. So I'll put my needle down in there. Look at it.
Oh, that's good.
Looking good. So see, I'm gonna go on down now with it. Watch this. So now you see you can use a regular foot, but it's easier to use the foot that's made for doing this. Just don't stitch on that coil and you'll be good. You see it's trying to pull up and create some fullness. No, don't keep running when you see something going wrong. Stop and fix it. Because a lot of people keep going And then you be like, oh man, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. So see, that's as far as I can get with it now, right?
Yes,
And that's fine. Pull that pin out. Now I got a little hole.
yeah, that's what I was going.
So, no
Yeah,
problem. Zip this up. Zip this up. Right here. So you won't have a pucker. You're gonna pinch that together. Get the zipper out of the way. Move the zipper out of the way. And where you stopped with your, hey, did I run out of thread? I came down further, didn't I? Let me go back. I didn't come all the way down, okay. Let me go back. How did I miss that? Okay. Now let's just go back and bring it down a little bit further. I'm trying to keep it from pulling out of the needle. Okay. Bring it on down. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, 'cause see, she still got to put her hand in. Yeah, I
Look
said
at that.
she still got to put her hand in. Yeah. And she wanted the lower knee, and it's already above the knee.
Okay.
It's above the knee by the time she put her, hand.
Zip, zip. Where are you?
I want it below the knee.
I'm just, it's twisted right there.
Like what?
Wait.
Oh, you serious?
See, I can still, you can still come back over that a little bit closer. See that foot right there doesn't get as close, but you can still get that other foot and come down a little bit closer. It's never too late with these to get a little bit closer. But, see the little hole at the bottom? You kind of want that like that, because if it's any fullness, at this point, you can kind of ease it in a little bit. But put the zipper out of your way. Just pull it up out of the way and see where you stopped with the stitching the zipper in. My hand bothering me. Okay. So now I'm gonna align this up right at the bottom. Ooh, I don't need to drink coffee. It bothers my hand. See my hand drawing up. It's like a trigger finger. Okay, so right at the bottom, zipper out the way, but the seams together. Let me put that in there. Don't come out. I saved it. I'm trying to make sure that seam's not folded here. On the other side.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Okay. Y'all see that? Okay, this is how we close it. At the end, you're gonna get right up to the edge, right there where you came down.
So you can still use the zipper foot to do this. You don't even have to change.
Yeah, because see, it's coming right over there to the edge. And see where she already got the seam? Just come right on into that seam. Make sure. Back tack a little bit. Now you got a zipper.
You got to take that. Now I know it. Yeah. If I had to do that, I'll be on the
So there you go. So you're gonna wear that next.
Yeah.
That's so pretty.
And see, like right
I like your
here.
fabric too.
Oh, my hand. Right there, you can come back again and just get a little bit closer if you wanted to. Just open it up.
And that was on the side, that was with this zipper foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
So-
get closer with this, with the
Let's get
invisible
closer with
zipper
this
foot.
one. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the reason for this, cause it gets right up on the groove.
Yeah, because you're in the track, okay.
Mhm.
So how would you go in and
But
do
we
that?
don't
Would you
have a
have to
number
open
for
it,
that.
or you
I
could just
suppose I
go
go to
closer?
buy, if you wanna give me the same one, like that came with the machine. Go online, you go online and, see you want one for, yes, invisible zipper foot. See, I'm pushing that back. Is this the same side? Uh-oh. I hit the zipper. I wanna hit the zipper.
We did line dance on Thursday. Had a good time. And when I didn't know the step, I just said.
There we go. That's not the side, is it?
Hey,
Which side is that?
Once they started turning around,
This side?
they was doing, I just said, hey.
Okay. So now this side.
I get it, yeah.
Push it back a little bit. And just come a little bit closer. It just makes it a little bit closer. I thought it was the other side.
No, I can't tell. I'm looking at it again.